Okay, the two most basic ways to solve a system of two linear equations is the substitution method is one of them, and the addition-elimination method is the other. Here I've solved it using the graphing method, although if you're not using a graphing calculator, sometimes you don't get nice integers like this 6 common -1. But the solution to this system of two equations, linear equations, is x equals 6, y equals -1. That is the combination of x and y values that make both of these equations true. Okay. Now, on this board, to the left, I'm displaying the use of the substitution method, which is usually the method that you might want to use when it's easy to get one of the variables by itself. So I can see in this second equation that if I add 2y to both sides, I can get this x by itself. X is equal to 2y plus 8. And then I can take this expression, which is equivalent to x, and substitute it into the other equation. So I'm going to replace that x with 2y plus 8. And there's what I've done. And then from there, it's just solving a linear equation in one variable. Distribute the 2, combine the 4y and the 3y, subtract 16 from both sides, divide by 7, and there's your y value. To find out the corresponding x value, you can put this -1 back into any one of the equations that you have. This is the easiest one to use right here because x is already by itself. So if you put -1 in for that y, x is equal to 2 times -1 plus 8, which is 6. So that's the same thing we got with the graphing method on page 1. And here's an example of using addition elimination. The idea is to somehow get opposites in front of one of the variables so that when you add the equations together, that variable disappears. And so I can multiply the second equation every term by -2, and I will see that I have opposites in front of the variable x. I'm allowed to do that because of the multiplication property for equality. If you have equal expressions, you multiply both sides by the same number, you'll still have equal expressions. So here is the result of multiplying the second equation by -2 every term. And now I'm going to add it to this first equation. And the whole point is that the 2x and the -2x combine to 0x, which we don't usually show. Okay, but 3y plus 4y is 7y, 9 plus a -16 is -7, y equals -1. What we're doing is adding equals to equals. If you add equals to equals, the results are still equal. And now that I know that y is -1, I can substitute that value for y in any of the equations. I use this one again. X minus 2 times, there's where I put the -1, that's what y is, and that results in x equals 6. So either method, addition, elimination, or substitution method, gives you the same answer. There are other methods for solving system of linear equations, but they're more advanced. Okay, so for now, this is probably what's intended for you. There you go. Hope that helped. If you have any questions, post a comment.